You know, recently YouTube has become a platform saturated with massive egos, social climbing backstabbers, devious marketing gimmicks, and repulsive self-promoting degenerates. It seems that every time I peek behind the curtain of the YouTube main stage, I'm slapped in the face by how disgusting some of the people that have risen to the top have had to be just to get there. But there's one face in the crowd that shines clean among the rubbish pile that is YouTube personalities. One person that has never once deviated from his true self. One man that had the courage to speak his mind, express himself honestly, and has never once caved to the temptations of YouTube fame. Frankie MacDonald.
This is Frankie MacDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Major storm is headed towards Moscow, Russia on Tuesday, October 31st, 2017. It's going to bring up to 5 to 10 centimeters of snow.
Whenever I watch a video by Frankie, I'm struck by the simple charm that his videos embody. I instantly recognize that I'm looking at a person totally unfiltered, doing something for the sole purpose of enjoying the process. It's a rare quality to see on YouTube these days. We live in a time of chasing trends to stay relevant, making secret deals behind the scenes, and targeting competition for destruction. But none of that exists in any of Frankie MacDonald's videos. He's just making a video because, well, he's got a TV station to run.
This is Frankie MacDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Right now it's very hot and humid outside in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Right now in the rest of Nova Scotia, including Halifax, I recommend people to go swimming at the beaches and make sure to head to the beach and go swimming because it's too hot and humid when you go for a walk. Don't even walk too far during hot and humid days in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and the eastern seaboard of the United States of America. Right now it's very hot outside in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Cape Breton Island as well. Head to the beach to go swimming to get cooled off. Stay in the water as long as you can because it's so hot outside in Nova Scotia.
Frankie first made a name for himself with his weather updates for locations around the world. At one point, Frankie even started taking requests for custom alerts.
Beef jerky warning has been issued for DevinDeez, Texas. Supposed to bring a lot of high winds and dangerous driving conditions because of the spicy beef jerky. People in Texas, be prepared. Beef jerky warning!
People found an understandably large amount of enjoyment in Frankie's weather updates and forecasts. And surprisingly enough, Frankie even predicted an earthquake back in 2016.
This is Frankie MacDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here's my update for the 2016 update for the New Zealand massive earthquake to hit anytime soon. It's going to bring 7.0 greater magnitude earthquake in New Zealand, especially in Christchurch, New Zealand. Just like in Christchurch, New Zealand had a 7.0 greater magnitude earthquake back in 2011. That's going to bring another big earthquake in New Zealand in the near future. But the earthquake is unpredictable. We can't predict earthquakes because New Zealand's on a fault line that divides from Pacific Plate and the Australian Plate. Once those two plates rub with each other, that's going to cause an earthquake down New Zealand, including Auckland, New Zealand, and Wellington, New Zealand, and Christchurch, New Zealand, because the earthquakes may trigger a tidal wave in the surrounding areas as well. The earthquake is going to bring 7.0 greater magnitude in New Zealand, and including Gisborne, New Zealand as well. People in New Zealand, you need to start doing your earthquake drills. Make sure you have your medical kits ready. Flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, and battery operated lanterns ready. Because the earthquake is going to be very powerful in New Zealand.
At some point, Frankie decided to shake things up a bit with his extremely unique impersonations of the most random subjects in the strangest circumstances anyone could ever imagine.
Okay guys, I'm going to do a video about the guy eating 50 hot dogs at once. I'm cooking hot dogs on the barbecue now. Here's some ketchup and mustard and relish and onions. Boy! I want you to eat 50 hot dogs at once! 50 hot dogs at once! Eat them all right now! Eat 50 hot dogs at once! Here's the guy going. Okay guys, we're gonna do a guy acting like a gorilla.
Garrick Ovak, Sargon, I have returned to planet Earth during the months of January and February. I have been to other planets in Andromeda Galaxy. I've been to M33 Galaxy. I've been to other Earth-like planets out there. I've been to other habitable Earth-like planets in other galaxies far away in the different galaxies within the universe. I have traveled to Andromeda Galaxy, visiting other planets through the month of January.
But for me, the thing I enjoyed most from Frankie were the videos where he dropped any care or concern and just danced.
Okay guys, let's do some dancing. Let's show me my moves. Okay guys, we're gonna do some dancing. Let's show me my moves. Sounds like a tiger's coming. Oh my god, the tigers are chasing after me. Oh my god, there's a lot of tigers after me now. Oh my god, there's more tigers after me. Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie MacDonald.
Few things in this world have invoked such high levels of pure joy, disbelief, laughter, and fun. His dancing is without a doubt one of a kind, and it's this purity and high energy that's drawn in hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube to find Frankie MacDonald. And for the longest time, at least for his audience on YouTube, Frankie has been our little secret king. But that time is almost at an end. because Frankie isn't gonna stay a secret forever. Recently, Frankie tweeted out that he was gonna be doing a tour in the UK to give speeches and even dance on stage. Wait, dance? Really? Dance on stage? This is the only thing I've ever wanted in life. I mean, yeah, speeches are fine and all, but Frankie MacDonald dancing on stage? Now that's what's gonna sell tickets. I can see it now. The Frankie MacDonald Dance Party World Tour. Thousands will flock to the venues for a glimpse at the man with magic shoes. Tickets will sell out everywhere just for a chance to dance in the same room as our boy Frankie. Riots and mayhem will spill into the streets for those unable to get a glimpse of Frankie's fancy footwork. Women will begin throwing themselves like ragdolls at any passing vehicle reported to transport Frankie. All the world will marvel at his flawless technique and impeccable taste in moves. And the name Frankie MacDonald will go down forever in history as the king of all dancing. But how will Frankie handle this success? After all, heavy is the head that wears the crown. How will he handle the mindless deification our society constantly throws upon celebrities? How will he mitigate the seemingly endless surge of opportunists trying to use Frankie for access, money, or status? How will he handle the women who run up and hug him and ask for a picture that suddenly claim, "He hugged me without consent, #MeToo, follow me on OnlyFans"? Will Frankie turn to substance abuse? Booze and drugs to numb the pain of an ever-encroaching world? Still trying to push on and dance, but nothing seems right anymore. Transplanted from his humble home in Canada to a skyscraper penthouse apartment in Dubai. Sleeping with countless supermodels to try and fill the emptiness inside. His former life of dancing in open green fields underneath a sunny blue sky replaced with crowded dark rooms filled with metal walls and blinding colored lights. All passion replaced with an endless cycle of dancing, strange women, endless travel, ruthless paparazzi, devious opportunists, shallow products, mile-long contracts, and an endless procession of soul-crushing bills to pay. What happened? How did it get to this? I used to want to be a weatherman, but now I just feel weathered, man. But luckily, none of this has happened. Yet. Frankie is still a happy boy in Canada making weather updates, doing impressions, and dancing in open green fields. He has no controversies surrounding him, nor bad choices to hide from. But the world has started to take note of Frankie, and I think people are starting to see the potential of this king. I just hope the world can let him stay as he is. Frankie MacDonald, Secret King.